All right, listen up. It is getting a little bit hectic out here with what's going on and stuff. I'm debating on what to do because I don't know about you guys, but um, the struggles, but we got to keep going. We have got to keep going with the struggles. I got two people. I think I know who it is who's here right now. But man, I don't know what's going on, how you guys are actually dealing with it, but I gotta find my usually when we're doing our thing, we're doing our thing, and we usually don't complain. We just go, we just do it. We don't worry about what anybody else says. All right, but you just gotta go for it. This is why we drive, right? We drive so we can make ends meet and stuff. But sometimes that ends meet is just, dude, they're freaking dead. It's hard to meet those ends meet because no matter what you do, well, right now, and no matter what you do, everything gets really expensive. So, yep, I know that, Thomas. Man, I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it in the morning, and I'm trying to see if I can find something a little better. So I gotta make like choices and whether to like either make money or stick to the lives. But I like the lives because I get to connect with a whole bunch of people, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm stuck. I've been debating it. I've been debating it for a couple of weeks on what should I do, but I don't know. I like my mornings though. I like my mornings, but it's man, it's truly it's all about this, bro. It's about the money. It's about the money, and my bills don't go away. Don't go away. So I'm trying to keep up. Commuter branch, good morning, afternoon, good afternoon. So, you know, uh Vinny can't do too late. I can't do too early in the morning. So I'm trying to find a midway to be able to do this because with the news everything keeps coming up. Everything keeps going up in price. Everything keeps going up in price, and my income is staying the same. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still making the same amount of money. I'm still making the same amount of money, but it's just like, yeah, no, man, I've been. It's just it hit me hard. It's been hitting me hard. So I make the money, but the bills just keep getting higher and higher and higher and higher. And now this insurance thing that just went up on me. It was because uh, parts when you bring the car in, there's no parts, so the car sits there for a long time because they gotta ship the parts in, but parts ain't shipping in because of what's going on in the damn world. And so I'm getting really nervous. I don't say nothing about it because I just got to deal with it. Ain't nobody gonna come to my rescue. Nobody gonna come to my rescue. So I got to figure something out. So either I drive it more to make more money, then come to the lives, then I go drive again. But I gotta find out a midway. So I don't know. Maybe this will be better for everybody. Well, I'm sorry, it has to be better for me because if I ain't making no money, then I won't be able to do this for long. But I'm truly trying in between working, editing the videos, and putting everything out there. Uh, but Silver Fox, this weekend was actually pretty good here in Austin. It was actually really good. But yeah, those strikes. Yeah, that's another thing. The UAW with the plants. Yep. Did that strike start? Did it start already? They don't have an agreement yet. Yeah. So yeah, I reported that last time about dude, things are just gonna get bad. And right now, I mean, dude, I'm like thin line, a borderline, like barely making it. So I'm trying to do my best. I am trying to do my best. Here, I don't know if you guys are in Austin, St. Marco was freaking awesome. St. Marco was really good. I haven't even finished editing my video. So now I got a nice little video from PBD talking about the Panama Canal. little situation going on over at the Panama Canal, and just listening. But 40% of our imports come from the Panama Canal. There's some issue going on over there, so Panama Canal, everything that it only takes like a couple of weeks. Now it's going to take over 30 to 45 days to go over if we can't use the Panama Canal. And this means goods and services. So if you're doing like anything on the side where it's like, you're an Amazon influencer or you're an affiliate or you're selling products and all that stuff, looks like it's going to be a long wait to get our products. And then you guys hear about the Russell Brand little rape charge that's been going on. It's people are just man, people are just like you come up, you come up, and then people look for ways to just bring you right back down, suck you right back down. I can't believe they're actually doing that to Russell Brand. Yep. I'm keeping an eye on the strike. Hold on, UAW strike. Oh, look at that! I popped it up. Let me see. This is according to this is Yahoo Finance right here. Let me pull it up. You see me where auto workers continue to strike again with with the big three automakers, Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis, demanding wage increase, pension plans, and other benefits. Yeah. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hopefully they come up with a solution for this, because this is just sooner or later this is gonna hurt everybody. I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt everybody. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. The harder, I got my other things going on the side. Vinny might show up. I don't know. Vinny said, I'm trying to pick a time slot that it's good for like both of us. But man, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to start doing the living off the credit cards type of thing. So there is a lot of things that have actually yeah, no, this Russell Brand. Well, anyway, see, it's getting like it's controversial stuff, and with Russell Brand, but with me, man, it's just I'm holding on. I'm holding on by a little string, but I know I can pull this off. I gotta find my niche here. I mean, I have actually cut back a lot in a lot of things, including on family. So I don't spend that much time with the kids. Don't spend that much time with the kids because I just can't afford it anymore. Can't afford it anymore. So while I'm doing this, I'm also doing other things at the same time, and I'm just trying to keep up. I'm trying to switch. I don't know. You know what? I really don't know how I'm gonna be able to pull this off. But doing something a little bit at a time, hopefully it helps out. Oh, not only that. I mean, it's bad news. Bad news. No matter where I look, no matter where I look, I'm trying to look for something positive, something positive. And then I keep watching Twitter and people crossing over the border. You know, Nigel Farage, which was talking about the 8,000 migrants that showed up to an island with only 6,000 people. And now they're stuck. They don't know what to do. So things just keep escalating, keep escalating, and we're just holding on. What's up there? Bo Show! Bo Show! Hey, dude. I mean, if anybody out there is going out, I mean, I don't talk about my struggles because they're my struggles. They're nobody else's. Ain't nobody gonna help me. Yep, Bo Show, man. I don't know. I'm trying to find my mojo. It's just sometimes I wake up in the mornings and I'm just not feeling it. I just don't want to go anywhere. I just want to like give up, but I get up and go. I get up and go anyway. Um, but yeah, no. Yeah, no, commuter man, it's been I have where's my whiteboard? My whiteboard. I have written everything down on my whiteboard. Um, but every time something changes, man, and my schedule. Vinny yells at me about this, but he should. I have my schedule, but everything every time something happens, my schedule gets all messed up, and I have to rearrange it. I have rearranged my schedule so much, and it's usually 4 o'clock. Alarm goes off. By 5 o'clock, I gotta be on the road. So in between 4 and 5, man, I'm running back and forth. I'm running back and forth trying to get everything done. Um, then I go drive. I try to edit my videos while I'm driving. All right. Yep. I'm literally driving and editing my videos at the same time. All right. So, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. My thoughts are getting a large SUV. It's not a good idea. I got mine because mine's a 6 cylinder. It's an SUV, but don't get like don't get a truck like an Escalade, okay, or a Tahoe. Nothing like that. You can still get by with it now. Yeah, cash grab this weekend there, Thomas. It was really good. But my SUV is a 6 cylinder, and I had to go for it. I had to. It was because it gives me more options to work with other platforms out there. And it also have 4 wheel drive. With the Tesla, I was actually with the snow. I was stuck. My car was like plowing the snow when it snowed here, and I didn't want to do it again. I did it 2 years in a row with the plowing the snow with the car, and it took me. I had my 50K loan for a little while, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I was like, I got to think of it as a business. It's not about the car, and I did take in consideration all my expenses. How so but I think I still I'm pretty pissed that I actually got the XT6, but I have to look at the benefits. You know, um, there were times where uh, I would have never been able to make the amount of money because if I had a Tesla, if it was a truck, that's why I got it. You know, um, Boshel, man, thank you, man. That's just I'm trying to be positive with the videos. It's just when you go out driving, the money is there. Don't get me wrong. The money is there. The money is there. But it's just you have to work harder and harder and harder to make the same amount of money because everything just keeps getting expensive. You know, and then how long? This is what we do everything. This is what we do everything else on the side. You know, uh, try to find ways to make money with the pivot and all that stuff. But it gets. I'm telling you, it's just like it gets to you. See, I don't know. I've done this for such a long time. I mean, like hitting like rock bottom. I've done it so many times that at this point you know it doesn't bother me. It actually it does bother me, but I'm so used to it that for some freaking miracle something pops up, and it picks me right back up. But I'm like, but it sucks. Man, when you hit that bottom right there, it's just it sucks, you know, and you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. That's what I'm doing. I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. I knew it was, by the way, and I even knew this was going to happen with the Tesla. I got into an accident with the Tesla. I was making my money. I was reinvesting. Oh, it's a good thing that I reinvested my money in between the website, the YouTube channel, all these damn things that I bought that I didn't even the camera. This damn camera was the first thing I bought with the additional money that I had. It cost me $800. $800. So it was either take $800 and buy something that could make me money, and or take that $800 and blow with my friends drinking. You know, I I chose the camera. I chose the camera. Richie, good afternoon. God damn, yeah, man. I listen. I was talking to Vinny earlier, okay, and I don't want to be too CC girlish, about my situation because it's my situation. But if I don't do something, it's gonna affect me. Ain't gonna affect nobody else. It's gonna affect me. So I gotta, I gotta do something with the paper. I gotta work something out. I might not be able to do the more. I mean, I like the morning. That's the thing. I might not be able to do the in the mornings, but I gotta move. I gotta do something because I can't wait until everything gets really bad. So that's why I'm doing. I've been 15 minutes on, and I only want to do this for an hour. Um, I don't know. Hey, that's why we like networking. That's why we like Richie. And if it wasn't because of Richie, see, okay, see what this is what I'm talking about. Okay, networking. Met Richie, networking, and all that stuff. And he's like, hey, you guys should try this. We started trying it. It's paying off. Okay, so it's freaking. That's why I don't want to give up the networking that we have in between each other. Let alone, how many people we have actually helped out. We brought into the show. All right, and we promote them all over the place, and they actually, they get people to follow them and stuff. We had a guy, Carry My World. Oh, that guy! I can't believe that guy is doing what he's doing while he's in a wheelchair. Okay, and then like he was saying, the doctors told him that he would never walk again, and look at him, he's freaking walking now. Carry My World. You guys got to follow him. And actually, that's the reason why I started posting on TikTok. I'm trying to stay away from TikTok, but this is why I started posting on TikTok, and I was being a little bit more active on the Instagram because I said to myself, if this guy can do it in a damn wheelchair, then I could do it, and I don't even have one. So, it's getting. Look at him. I keep messing around with this damn mic because it won't go any lower. Oh, not only that, you want? I got my TV on a I think I sent a text over to Richie and Vinny earlier today where I was having a hissy fit big time. TV fell off the arm, hit my $800 camera, knocked it on the floor. Everything fell apart. I'm even surprised that it's actually working. TV went flat and actually broke. Oh, dude, you know, it's not my day. Yeah, correct. He's getting additional assistance. Um, but I don't know. I like the idea. I like the idea of what he's doing. You know, uh, given his challenge, for him, it's just not a challenge. He was really positive, man. He was really positive when he came on our channel. Really positive. Uh, I don't know. Oh, and another thing that encouraged me too is just, I have him go out there. It's because of me why he goes out there and freaking starts driving with the Tesla and stuff. So I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay very very positive. I know. I have a chat in which I try to chat with everybody and stuff, but I'm like so busy that I have no time to spare. And I'm talking about like I have no time to spare. Then I don't even have 10 minutes to call my daughter up and say hello. That's how bad it is. Sometimes I go weeks without spending or seeing my kids. Um, so and people tell me it's like, oh, you gotta make time for the kids. I was like, yeah, sure, okay, well, going to see the kids don't pay me nothing. You know, yeah, no, it's just if I listen, I've done it before. I've done it before. The only difference in between me hitting rock bottom now and then hitting rock. This will be my fourth time hitting rock bottom. Okay, if this keeps going the way that it is, it's gonna be my fourth time. The only difference is that this time I got nowhere to go. You know, before then I had somewhere to go, and or before this one, my third time I actually have money saved up. Now the shutdown hit and I cashed out. I cashed out so I could pay my bills. I didn't want to be in debt when we came out of this pandemic. So yeah, bro. I cashed out on my IRA. When the first time happened, I cashed out on my 401k. Yep. No. I moved my 401k to an IRA and I cashed out. Then rebuild it back up. I had to cash out on my IRA again. And now my IRA is down to zero. Down to zero. And I'm trying to save money, you know, but it just looks like I gotta find something because with what's going on right now, it looks like me putting money in the IRA is a bad idea because these damn bastards just gonna take my money and just walk away with it. So that's why I like doing the whole day trading. you know, day trading, my thing. I like it. That's why I like doing the mornings. But I gotta figure something out. I mean, have you guys been watching this damn news? Now people are just straight up walking into stores, beating the store the clerks up, and then taking stuff and just walking out. Look at this. They look at it. People just walking up to people and just shooting them right there, just for no reason. Boom! Look at that right in the head. I can't show you guys this. I can't show you guys. This is this Chicago or this Philly? I don't know. Look at this. I'm literally watching a video. The first thing that popped up when I opened Twitter. A guy just walked up to some random freaking person on the phone, okay, and just points the gun to the head and shoots him. It's just, you know. Oh, and then okay, you know what? Let's get a little bit into politics. Okay, I'm considered I'm Puerto Rican. Okay, 100% born Puerto Rico. Born Puerto Rico but raised New York. All right. These these Democrats, they don't like us. They don't like me. They don't like me. Look at the crap that they do to every single one of us. If you ever go to Puerto Rico is like what, like 80% Section 8? You know, everywhere you go, everybody's living off the government, living off government. What they do in PR, which I noticed is when they get their the little coupon little book with money in it. Okay, a little card, and they take that card, they bring it to a store. All right, and then the store actually cashes out whatever money is in the card. All right, and then they keep a percentage of it. So instead of people buying money with it, they take advantage of it. And then back in the day in PR, when I was like, struggling and stuff, I was on it. And I think I lasted 2 weeks with the damn freaking government money. I think I lasted 2 weeks. I was so embarrassed. I went to the store and I was like, "Here, take the card back." And the guy said, "Well, you can't give it back. You got to take it." And I was like, "I don't want it. Take me off the program." She's like, "Well, if you give it back, you can never you can never get the program again." It's like, "That's fine. I'll get a job. I'll get a job." They push you to do this whole low income coupon, whatever government assistance crap. In Puerto Rico, they force you, but the reason why they force you is because that's how they get money. That's how they get money. It's the same thing with Hurricane Maria, and they were doing all their lying and stuff about Hurricane Maria, what was going on in Puerto Rico. It was like, oh, we didn't get anything. We didn't send us. You need to send us more money because we didn't get anything. That's what they were doing. Just the same crap about this. These damn freaking people don't give two shits about any one of us. None of them. None of them. So I'm trying to be cool. I don't want to have a rant. I just don't know how this some old ass red hair lady. All right, she's got red hair. It's not red hair, but Pelosi goes into freaking Congress as a thousandaire, and then he leaves a freaking gazillionaire. This damn freaking people, they just go in there and this is the crap that they do, and then we pay for it. We pay for it. I think I was watching Russell Brand one time where he was actually saying with the whole shutdowns and the sickness and the vaccines and all that stuff, I was like, we paid for the research and they took all the profits, okay? But we paid for all the research, but they made all the profits. So not only did they take money from us, but they took money from us, made more money out of it, and then they kept everything. I hope somebody goes in there and starts emptying every single one of their bank accounts. So yeah, let me see. I'm trying to keep up with the chats here. Let me see. Engage conversation. They will say we're home job, trying to keep up with inflation. Yeah. You know, I don't know. It's just look at that. I left that up. I can't believe I left that up. This weekend was actually pretty good. For me, it was pretty good. All right. But I had to push it, past 11, 12. It's kind of like today. I got home and then uh I got home. It was 12. It was 12 and I was still editing videos. And then I went to bed. Woke up at 5. I'm sorry. I woke up at 4. I was just freaking zombied out, like bad zombied out. And then I was like, you know what? Let me sleep for an hour. But then I woke up anyway. I woke up freaking anyway, and my mind was just saying, "You got to go, you got to go," you know. But I don't know. You guys, I don't know what you guys are gonna be. What you guys do on the side besides ride sharing, but there are like some of us out there, like moi, where ride sharing is a full time gig. Full time gig. A 9 to 5 cannot pay my bills right now. And I'm talking about just my regular normal bills that I have. A 9 to 5, I will never make enough. I will never make enough because after they tax me and they take medical out and all that stuff, I'm literally not paying for medical. Dude, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it. Talk about it. I'm just, but blah, 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 blah. Like somebody said, blah, 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 blah. You know, because some people like to make crap up without even knowing nothing what's going on. So, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because I know somebody in here is gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right. He's like, they talk crap, but you know what? Sooner or later, when all this crap ends and you're standing like when you get out the damn ditch, and then you're standing on the top of the ditch and you start looking at everybody else. I was like, you walk away with a freaking smile on your face and be like, hey, okay, I did it. Okay, now it's you know, I'm leaving. And then whoever else was with you the whole entire time, you take them with you. You take them with you because those are the ones that are actually going to stick by your side. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. That's why I kind of like Tate says. I was like, my group of friends is very, very, very small, very, very small. So that's how I keep my friends. Okay, my friends is like 5, maybe 4. I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Videos. I'm trying not to rant, bro. Leave me alone. It's just crap sucks. It really does suck. But we got to deal with it. So I'm trying not to talk news.
Trying not to talk what?
I'm trying not to talk news. I mean, I throw a couple of things out there, but um, it's just shit, crap. Can you do the beep 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 thing for me? Do you have that?
What's that?
Yeah. So I can curse every single freaking word in the damn Bible that I'm not supposed to say.
How come you don't have to? Jesus Lord. Anyway, what's popping, man? I fell back asleep, bro. This time change shit. Go this time, that time, that time, this time. All jacked up today. My bad, bro.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We talked earlier. I mentioned a little bit about it on the live. It's just, man, I'm trying. I'm really, 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 really trying. And then when it comes to like social media and all that stuff, dude, I'm like we're a year in, right? A year into doing this social media stuff.
What? Right your garage? Yeah, we're about a year in.
No, a year in, right? So I'm only a year in into social media. So I don't know. I'm figuring this crap out as I go. Kind of like when I got the 3D printer. Dude, when I got the damn 3D printer, I don't know what the hell to do. Okay, all I know is that there are little pictures on the damn screen. If I hit print, it prints. All right, that's it. That's it. That's why I like my crap simple. I like my crap where you just plug it in and you just plug and play. That's how I like everything. But now the curious thing, the thing that I actually picked up from doing the 3D printer is like, little by little, I'd be like, hey, what does this do? What does this do? And then I'll search it. I'll research it. What does this do? But one thing piles up, and the next thing you know, you have a whole bunch of things going on and you don't know which one to keep up with or which one to give up. I don't want to give up I do not want to give up my lives. I like,
That is the question.
yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Our lives don't produce, but the networking that we do with them, it is freaking amazing. Truly amazing. The networking that we do with the lives. Okay. And the majority of the time, it's just like, oh, yeah, yeah, we promote this one, we promote that one. But that's why it's like, I think the lives is our ticket, at least one of our tickets compared to, with other ones on top of it. But I think it's our tickets. But I'm debating. I'm having a really hard time. I'm fighting with myself back and forth. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier, Vinny, when I was like cursing my brains out on the text.
Well,
My TV fell off
I haven't.
my TV fell off
I haven't even
my
looked at it.
TV. Oh yeah, it was just nothing. It was just like, f. So my arm is sitting on my table, which is plastic, and if I have it too lean back, the weight of it bends. So
Okay.
it looks like I had it like dead center balanced, and the screen went a little bit too far back, and the whole entire thing fell off face first, hit my damn Canon camera, I knocked that off. All right, and now my
Oh, 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 oh.
yeah. So
So what's broken? I just looked at the text
I
message. Broken.
I don't know. My TV right now is my arm is still good, but my TV right now, like the panel, like the back of it and the front of it, like on the bottom, kind of like snapped off. So I snapped it back on. Still good. But it's the camera, the one that I was worried about. But you know what the camera did? It fell face first on the screen.
Oh,
Yep, on the lens.
oh,
But I have a lens cover on mine. One of those little filters.
right.
But it felt like this, and when I went to pick up the camera, I was literally like on the lens, standing up. I was like, God, dude, this just sucks. This just truly sucks.
My brother.
Um, but I was having a good morning this morning driving.
Anything,
This is what I wanted to do.
yeah. Well, driving's not everything. That's what I keep trying to. Well, at least for me, it's just not everything. It's really driving is somewhat. You know what? I had a better week mentally with the ride share. I said, you know how many times I started a video this past week to put a video. I haven't put a video out in like 2.5, 3 weeks because I get halfway through making the video and then I'm like, it's like I get into that burnout stage. I'm just in that burnout stage. I'm kind of burnt out with a lot of this shit, you
Yeah,
know. But
it's
but I mean, I had a decent for the amount of hours I put in. I think I had a damn good week. I put in 25 hours and did like $900. So,
damn.
yeah, 25 hours and did like $900.
I got a buddy of mine that did like 400 on Saturday. I think it was on Saturday,
I did 300.
working like doing like 8 hours.
Oh, no.
So
I was out there. Oh, what? I started my day at like 10:30 that morning. Got done with Richie Hustles. I caught up with Richie Hustles up there in Boca. We were sitting there, and then a ride came through. I declined it. It went to him. He took off. I was already starting to have I was already out, a 12-hour period. So I did like 300 on the outs, another 20 in cash. So 320 for Saturday. But bro, I did 900 in like 25 hours this week. I think it was 25 or 28, something like that.
wow, that's really freaking good.
That's not bad, dude. That's not. And you know what? You know what the lion's share of it was? Lyft. Lyft the whole freaking the last 3 weeks. Lyft has only sent me like 1 or 2 garbage rides. 1 or 2 rides that were garbage that I turned down. The rest of them have been, yeah.
Lyft has been sending me those consecutive trips, really good consecutive trips, But if I don't go to the right location, they send me to the freaking middle of nowhere.
What do you mean?
Well, they've been doing a lot of this, like, oh yeah, it's a $5 ride. It's like a 3 mile run,
Huh?
but it's like $5. All right, but it takes you 10 minutes to get there.
Well, you know what?
They're
Listen,
they're not counting. So it's like from here to here, but you got to go from all the way over there.
First of all. See, now I got to ask a question. If you're getting a $5 ride, you're on regular Lyft.
No,
Because
no,
if you're
from
getting a
Omaha,
$5 XL ride, there's a problem.
Yep,
There's a
telling
problem.
you.
Because I'm going to say that I have been getting, and I mentioned this on the radio, I've been getting good rides when you take the amount of mileage, right? And I guess I'm gonna have to make this fucking video. I don't know, man. I just don't want to make a video. The When you look at your after the ride is over, I noticed this yesterday. The mileage that you're being paid for, right? You add your mileage to pick up and your mileage for the trip. We're doing that anyway because that's what we see. So say it's 20 miles, right? Say it's 20 miles. Well, 7 of that miles might be to go pick the motherfucker up.
Yeah.
And the other 13 is to go drop off, but yet I'm making my $2 a mile. So how do you get mad at that? How do you get mad at that? I mean, I had a ride. Yeah, I went out yesterday before the Dolphin victory. You know, that Dolphin victory, the Miami Dolphins. You know, the Miami Dolphins, baby. Y'all fucking with Tua. Don't mess with Tua. Anyway, the Samoan sniper. Don't mess with Tua. Anyway, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Mostert. Let's not go there. If you ain't a Dolphin fan, get off my stream. Anyway, I did 3 trips yesterday. It was the oddest day. But all my miles, when everything was done and said, I was at $2 a mile. A little bit better than $2 a mile on the 3 trips, all lift. 3 trips, $138. How do you beat that?
I guess it all depends on the state.
No, I'm maybe I'm a fool. Maybe I'm foolish. I'm not going to say I'm a fool because I ain't no damn fool. But maybe I'm being foolish. But I've always said, and it takes time to do. But I always said, you train the algorithm. You're going to teach the algorithm what to send you. And when you don't hold firm and suck salt a little bit, a couple of days or a couple of weeks, they're going to keep trusting you. They're going to keep fucking prodding you like with the cattle stick.
I think the algorithm. I think the algorithm is a 4-hour period. I think last time I was talking to Kim, and I actually found the person that was talking about it that worked for Uber, and they said that the algorithm it'll pick up your algorithm. I think it's like it's somewhere between 4 or 6 hour period. I think it's a 4-hour period. So you have to be online for like 4 hours straight for like 3 days
I don't
for it
think
to pick up. For it to pick up.
I think it's much larger than that. I don't
maybe. They're always changing it.
I don't think
they always change everything.
I think it's based on how many rides you take, because that's how it judges everything.
But this is back in the day. Now everything is different now because everything changed.
This is still back in the day. Listen, I'm the only guy down here, and there are plenty of witnesses to it. When Uber first started Uber Pool, I declined it so much as an ex-driver, they just stopped sending me the shit. Everybody else was still getting Uber Pool rides. And for like 2-3 years before I bought the Caddy, I wasn't getting pool rides. They wouldn't send me the fucking requests. I just didn't get them. You teach this algorithm how to teach you.
So, but they keep messing with the damn algorithm. They keep changing it.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I don't think
they keep changing it. I think they do. I think they do. I think they keep messing around with it.
No, I think they pressure drivers to get them to fold. And some drivers are going to fold, especially on the upper end, on the upper tiers like us. They will push your ass until you fold. You want a good example? I'll give you a good example. You want an example? When I first started driving these mornings, when school started back in a month ago, I would wait for that big surge to hit. I would snatch that big surge on Uber and then hit them with an X-Ride. Since I've been doing that, I'm only averaging 3 or 4 rides a week on Uber. Whereas with Lyft, I'm averaging 30 to 35 rides a week. But I'm only averaging, about 3 rides a week on Uber. Uber's not sending me fucking let me finish, please. Uber's not sending me requests on the XL or above platform. It's like I'm the last resort. But I know you're dropping down.
Yeah, but for a different reason. I'm not dropping down because I want to. It's just strategically, it's beneficial. Especially if there's a surge, if there's like a surge or consecutive trip or something like that, I'll drop down. But it hasn't been happening with Uber. It hasn't been happening with Lyft. So now I'll be switching my strategy over to Lyft, in which like today there was an $18 surge. So everything in the mornings goes to the city. So I knocked it down, worked my way down into the city, but then you know, I kept getting rides, but away from the city, which I was really looking forward to, and it worked out. It worked out to my benefit.
There you
Made
go.
$100, made $100 in a couple of hours.
There you go.
Um, so it worked out. But they were doing it, but I was so freaking far away, and that's why I got off and I just came straight here. I didn't take the ride all the way into the city because this is the time where everything kind of dies down for me. It dies down because everybody's at work, nobody's really ordering any rides, and it's the
It's
week.
not just you. It's every city's like that. You
Yeah,
get your morning rush, you get your afternoon rush, and right now, well, you talk about switching it up. Lyft, the last 2 weeks, Lyft it was giving me these 3 ride streak zones that was like a mile from my house. The first week it was $21 for the 3 rides. I hit it once or twice. Then last week it was $18 for the 3 rides in that same zone. 6:15 every morning. I'm in that zone. I hit it all 5 days last week, right? Got the extra $18. So what was that? Extra $90 on the week in bonuses, right?
damn, I don't even get those bonuses anymore.
90, yeah, but you know what they did to me this week?
Ooh,
No
what
more,
did they,
no
what did
more morning bonuses. None.
they-
Now it's 9:15 at night. But here's the bitch. They put it like in my area, right? So it's 10 minutes to get to. The problem is there's no fucking rides there. So it's not going to, unless I do an Eddie and drop down into regular Lyft, I'm not going to make any money.
It sucks, bro. It sucks.
It's worthless to me. That 3 ride streak zone is worthless to me. Worthless.
All right. Hold that thought.
All right, what's going on? Let me try to catch up with everybody in the chat. I don't even know what's going on in the chat, man. I see Thomas Lyle is here. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Silver Fox. Commuter, what's up, buddy? Who else? I'm just scanning back real quick. Dr. C is here. Who else is here? Vinny, what's up? Streaming TV. Hey, Vinny, what happened with the Tesla? I've decided to hold off. I almost ordered last week on the Tesla because I had my finger on the trigger, which in this case would be the enter button, pay with credit card, And then I got distracted and I had to go out to work, and then I thought about it all day and how slow it is. I can't justify pulling the trigger on it right now. I want to in the worst way, but I can't justify it. Listen, anything I buy, bro, has got to make money. Anything anybody buys at this point right now in the state of the economy that we're in, and believe me, I'm always looking. I made $150 today. Today's the first day I traded the stock market in like a month and a half. Since my Lyft trade, maybe not a month and a half, maybe like 3 weeks. Since my Lyft short. I made like $50 today. I traded 10 SPY contracts, made $150 on it, in and out, boom, done in like 30 minutes. If you can't make money with it, it's not worth buying. If you can't make money with it, it's not worth buying. If your return on your investment is not worth it, it's not worth buying. I know I'm sounding like, what's his name right now? What the fuck is his name? The dude that says, get out of debt, have no debt. Not Kashashari, not your daddy. The other guy, I can't think of his name. But anyway, the point is, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. I'm going to quote 50 Cent there. How about that? If it don't make money, it don't make sense. And I think a lot of people need to start thinking that way. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. This Amazon influencer program we're in, right? That Eddie and I are in now with Richie Hustles, right? And we're going to start talking about that tomorrow on the show. What time is the show tomorrow, Eddie?
I don't know.
Since we're changing the show, we need to know what time the show is.
I really want to see what everybody in here says. If this is better, if it's not better.
We doing it at 1 o'clock? What are we doing? Make a decision. You need to make a decision. Anyway, not Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay's a cook. Not Gordon Ramsay. Is it Gordon Ramsay? It might be. I might be wrong. God damn it. Now I got to go look it up. Hold on. Let me look this shit up.
No, it's not Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Ramsay is the
it's the cook.
Yeah, Ramsay's the cook.
The other guy. I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about. The old guy.
Get free mentor. I guess that's how to do it. I can't think of his goddamn name.
He also says don't use credit cards and pay them off every month because when they says statistically saying it's like when you use credit cards you tend to spend more.
Yeah, I can't think of his freaking name right now, but Dave Ramsey. That's his name, Dave Ramsey. Thank you. See, it wasn't that Andre was wrong. He just had the wrong Ramsey. Listen, but in this case, in this economy right now, Dave Ramsey's right, and Robert Kashashari is wrong, in my opinion. Because what's going to happen is, no, well, you know what? I'm going to take that back. You could leverage a lot of debt right now and then just bankrupt it out. Bankruptcy laws are so lenient right now. If you're okay with not really having a unsecured credit for the next 2 years, you can always grab a secured credit card. You always have a credit card. Don't let them fool you on that. You don't have to live with a debit card. You can always grab a secured credit card where you put the money up on the card, and the amount of money you put up on deposit is the amount of credit that you have on the card, and that will start building your credit again because it reports. Don't let them fool you with that bullshit. But I'm with Dave Ramsey though, dude. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Right now, that Tesla don't make sense. And I know, I've been asking. I guess I'm gonna have to go to Twitter myself. I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself on Twitter and ask the question. I mean, I'd like these apps to explain to me what makes them think, or how do you justify, people going out and buying brand new cars to meet your criteria to drive on platforms that you can't even keep busy. None of these Uber and Lyft cannot justify to anybody to go out and buy a fucking EV right now. They can't even justify them to go buy a $5,000 Prius right now. The amount of money that's paid out for X and Lyft, just on the basic X and Lyft rides, is not worth buying a car. You're barely, bro, Eddie, do you realize you're barely making what the government allowance is for your fuel and maintenance on a car? Where are we at right now? 57 cents a mile? 52 cents or 57 cents a mile, whatever it is. That's the tax allowance. Uber and Lyft are barely paying that. You might be making 1 or 2 pennies above the allowance on some of these rides. Doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense.
Shit.
What?
I mean, my gas. I keep saying that my gas is more than my car payment. I mean, talk about like.
Let me ask you a question then, because I can hear it in your voice, and I'm going to tell you this is one of the questions I've been asking myself. So I look at my rides every week because I still want the Tesla, bro. Like if I fight it a little bit, if I do less live stream, less interaction with anybody, and more just sucking it up out there and drive, I could swing a Model 3 payment in addition to what I already have. I could swing that $600 a month payment plus another $200, plus another $200 for insurance, and my record's clean, and it's $200 a month for the insurance for full coverage on that goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's including the rideshare insurance.
What?
That's with the rideshare insurance? Oh no,
I don't fucking pay for rideshare insurance. Are you crazy?
Okay.
Why would I pay for rideshare insurance?
I don't know. Just wondering.
I shouldn't have to. These apps, the app is supposed to cover the insurance first stage, second
stage.
Oh,
trust me.
It doesn't matter.
App didn't cover shit on mine.
You didn't have your Tesla didn't get into the accident while you were driving for Uber, did it?
No, yes, it was.
Well, you never said that.
Yeah. I was on my way to pick up a client. Really early in the morning.
Did your insurance company? Did you have rideshare insurance?
Yes. And they took care of everything. And I had insurance. I had an additional rideshare insurance because I knew that Uber, whoever I was with, weren't going to cover it. I knew they weren't going to cover it, or give me anything.
Well, here's my thing. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, insurance is the biggest fucking ripoff out there. I don't know. I just went through this with my insurance carrier. We're out of the blue. in the state of Florida, if you're in the state of Florida, you should have noticed a huge increase in your insurance premium in June. We got popped twice in the middle of a policy. We called our insurance carrier. We said, "Nah, we ain't going for this shit." They relooked at our policy and brought us back. We're actually paying $200 less than what I was paying before the fucking bump in the insurance. But my point is, see, you got me all sidetracked, Eddie. You're good for that shit, bro. You're good for that shit.
Yeah,
The
because it
point
brings back
was,
all the fucking issues.
no, but the point was, we were talking about, or I thought we were, the apps can't justify somebody going out and buying a car to work for them. Not even a beater, bro. They can't justify you buying a beater.
What?
I don't have any, I don't even know what you're talking about. Thoughts on OCO orders when trading? I have no idea. Let's see. Example, you buy a stock at 10, stop loss will be at 9 and target at 12. It automates the trade and cancels it. I mean, no, that, okay. Yeah, that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do that if that's what you want to do. I don't trade that way. But I know you can do that. That's like a set and go. It's like you're already set and go, and that's a longer hold. Remember, I'm trading options. Most times my options are zero date to expiration. So even if I wanted to trade OCO, I couldn't. My options are too volatile. I could get stomped out in 30 seconds into a trade, and then another 30 seconds after that, if I didn't stop out, I'd be 500% up.
yeah.
So for me, trading, when I'm trading, like I did today was strictly manual, finger on the trigger, sit, watch, wait, be patient,
Focused.
grab my balls, and make my money. That's
Focus in
exactly
and
it.
out.
So, but anyway, like I was saying, these apps can't justify anybody going out and buying a car. They just can't. You can't justify it. I
Has
don't give a
anybody
fuck who
ever?
it is.
Well, has anybody ever bought one of the Tesla cars through TrueCar, which is they work with Uber,
Uber,
and what they do is it's not the cars that they use, which is a good thing. You do not want any of the cars that Uber has.
they're a
You
broker.
definitely
Uber's a
want other
tapping card.
cars, but they
Uber's a
help you
tapping
get the
card.
what?
Uber doesn't own any cars.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like they said that they were a long time ago when they started the program. It's like, oh yeah, it'd be nice if they could buy the cars for themselves. I was like, okay, yeah, sounds nice, but they don't do that. They don't do that. As a matter of fact, I don't even. I'm hoping that they don't do this, but they don't sell you the same cars that they actually um let other people use because people beat on them like crazy. But there's this company called TrueCar um
They're a
that has
broker.
a whole bunch of Teslas.
They're a
You know,
broker.
yeah,
They're a broker.
and
And then what do you do about warranties going through there? Because Tesla, if you're going to buy a Tesla or if you're going to buy any EV, you want that shit coming from the factory. Like my boy Richie Berger would say, you want that shit certified pre-owned. You don't want that shit off the buy here, pay here lot.
so TrueCar, I don't know. I've been keeping an eye on them for a little while, but I don't. It's from Uber,
Exactly.
so I'm hoping they're gonna take a they're really gonna get you really good.
No, but that's Silver Fox is right. It's like I told you, bro. They're a
Yeah,
middleman. They're a broker.
yeah. I
That's
just
what
wonder
they
if anybody ordered from TrueCar.
are. Oh,
That's what
cars.
I was wondering if anybody ordered. How it went. But I know, yeah, CarMax is out there. There's a couple out there that you can buy Teslas from. But right now, it looks like dealers are either just as expensive or more expensive than buying it from Tesla. So I might as well just buy it directly from Tesla.
Well, I mean, again, depends on you get what you pay for, bro. Why use a middleman when you can go directly to the source? That's what I love about Tesla. I'm not dealing with no middleman. There's no haggling. There's no bullshit. I'm not dealing with a middleman. That's the whole point. That's the biggest problem we have right now. Uber is a middleman. Lyft is a middleman. DoorDash is a middleman. These apps haven't
See?
created shit. What have these tell me that, Eddie? What have these apps done to advance the human race? What is their technology? They're technology companies, but they don't have any technology.
No,
What's the technology?
they ain't got shit. The technology is to automatically break the car down. That's what it is. So
There's
they
no
come back and get it
technology in these
fixed.
apps. It's a
Look,
middleman source. This is what I don't understand.
this is why this happened to me one time. This is you have to be an autopilot with the Tesla. Um, but this happened to me one time. But you panic and you grab the steering wheel like really fast because you're wondering why the car is going off road. So watch this. Now this only happens when it's on autopilot. The car gets out the way automatically. You see that?
Yeah.
Yep. You know, boof, boof, and it gets
Yep.
coolest feature. Coolest feature. It happened to me, but it was with a freaking truck. It was a freaking truck that almost hit me, and good thing that I did that though. Coolest feature. Come on, we got like 5 minutes left. 4 minutes left.
See, and that's it. I've taken Silver Fox said I've taken many people to pick up new Teslas. Many have said they bought because they didn't want to play games with dealers. Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck these dealers. And you know what? The hell with the big three and the UAW too. Did you talk about the strike at all?
Yeah, well, it's out there. I talked about it a little bit, but it's just like I was saying. I was like, sooner or later, the strike is gonna reach everybody because then, like now, what happens now that you
So
got no workers?
I'm so disappointed in the UAW. I am so disappointed in the UAW. I said it before they went on strike. When Thomas on the show Wednesday night, when he said, "Hey, UAWs are going to go on strike Thursday midnight, going into Friday morning." And what did I say? I said if everybody doesn't go, if they only select certain factories, it's a bullshit strike. It's a bullshit strike. The three factories, the three areas that they targeted were their most profitable centers. Okay. Okay.
And they're trying to come up with some.
But you're still working, in the other places.
So and look at
So
this. And now did you and then on top of that, did you hear what's going on with the Panama Canal?
hold on. Okay, go ahead. No, I didn't hear about the Panama Canal.
No, but I just happened to stumble across it just this morning, and then I was thinking about it on top of this UAW strike that's going on.
Well, what's going on with the Panama Canal? That China's
Oh
buying
no,
it out?
that's just traffic. It's just delays threaten to impact Christmas, Chinese New Year shipping, or like who cares about Chinese New Year shipping
You know,
and number of ship.
China's been slowly buying it, right? You know, China's been slowly buying the Panama Canal.
So, slowly,
Yeah, they've been slowly buying Panama Canal.
you know.
It's
So
it's another thing this asshole in the White House and previous administrations are letting go.
and then on top of the UAW, this crap is going to affect everybody.
Well, no, the UAW is not going to affect anybody. The
You know,
UAW strike is not going to affect anybody, Eddie.
you don't think
That's my
so?
point. No, fuck no. Because it's
You
not
don't think so?
everybody. It's not everybody. It's like two out of every 10 workers are on strike. So that means 20% of your workforce. So now the other 80% will pick up the slack. That's not how you effectively strike. It's like fucking dumbass drivers when they decide they're going to go on strike against Uber and Lyft. It's the same
Yeah,
fucking concept, bro.
it's like
Three
they're
motherfuckers,
going straight.
three drivers out of 100 say, I'm not going to work today. Big fucking deal. Uber and Lyft and DoorDash, they're fucking laughing at you. They're laughing at you. If
They
you're
leave,
one of
but
them
somebody comes back and
dumbasses,
takes their place.
if you're one of them dumbasses that goes on strike, you go on strike against the car companies because some jackass in California tells you we're going on strike today. Okay? Then you deserve to go work in fucking McDonald's. That's how I feel about it.
It's just no
If
such thing as
everybody
a
doesn't
strike.
do it, Eddie, if everybody doesn't do it, it's not a fucking strike.
No, it's just. And I'm wondering what happened to all those people that could barely pay their bills and actually went on strike to support I wonder how they made their bills at the end of the month, and I wonder who helped them out
So when
once
you
they
go out on
couldn't.
strike in a union, when a union decides to go on strike, there's a strike fund that's set up. So everybody receives a stipend every week or every other week to help offset their
Uh-huh.
bill. It's not full salary, but they receive a stipend. So there will be
With
some money coming in.
oh
This,
no, I'm not talking about that strike. I'm talking about when people strike for Uber and Lyft for the ride share.
oh no,
Yeah, that there is no fun there. There is no fun there, even
no,
from the
there's
people
no
that actually
funds
tell you
there.
to go strike.
No, there's no
So
funds.
yeah,
Nobody's helping you.
yeah,
Nobody's coming to save
there's
you.
no strike. So
And do you know?
just
And here, you want to know the real bitch, Eddie? You want to know the real bitch? See, you're gonna get me started now. Now you got me fucking started. You want to know the real bitch? You decide you don't want to go to work that day for Uber and Lyft, and you're on all your social media accounts, and you're like, I'm on strike. I'm on strike. I'm on strike. Do you know what they can do? And you can't do jack shit about it? They can permanently deactivate your ass.
yeah.
And there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it. You know why? Because you're not a fucking employee. You're not under a collective bargaining agreement. You have zero recourse. Zero. Zero. So,
Carrie's here.
so I'm just saying, going out on strike against Uber and Lyft is the dumbest shit you can do.
Just pivot.
Learn a different strategy. Move your scheduling around. I've been yelling at Eddie about this for like fucking 2 months, and I'm gonna let him go ahead and hang himself a little longer, and then eventually he's gonna come back. He's gonna come around.
I just don't
He's gonna come.
understand what part.
Eddie, I don't want to hear it. You're gonna come around
You know,
because I
I was
love you
talking
like
about
a
this.
brother, bro.
I was talking about this earlier about the schedule, which
You
I've
need
changed
to.
my schedule so many times.
You've never
And
had a
it, no,
schedule.
I okay, all
You've
right.
never had a schedule.
I don't have a schedule.
You don't. You don't.
I do.
First, it's
I
I'm
do.
doing this, then I'm doing this, then I'm doing this, then I'm doing this. What's
Correct.
the
It
schedule?
changes every single time
Exactly.
because of kind of like things like this. The reason why I'm doing this. Now I got to change my schedule around again. So I have to change it. Now I have to go back to my whiteboard, erase everything that's in it. All right. And I got to do it all over again. I'm telling you. Okay. You guys don't understand that my workload
Bullshit that
never
you act
finishes.
like.
It is
Wait a
just
minute.
like I
Hold on.
keep telling you guys. Listen, I keep telling you guys, I don't see my kids. Me seeing my kids is rare. Sometimes my daughter will call
Sure
me
you
up and
want
be
to go
like,
here?
"Dad, can you just,
Sure you want to go here?
hey,
You want
I'm
to do
doing
that
my
in
thing
private?
over here. I'm doing my thing over here, okay? But I'm not complaining. It's just the schedule. I have my schedule, all right? It's just I need to keep tweaking it until something goes right because ain't nothing going right, all right? And no matter how much I deal with the schedule, it always changes. I'm telling you,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
We
not
have
mad
got
at
to
you,
go.
bro. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying that, there when it comes to setting a schedule, okay? Hey, listen, you ain't got to listen. You can tell me shut the fuck up, go fuck myself. No problem, Eddie. That's what I'll do. Matter of fact,
All right,
I won't say anything else about it.
okay, good, awesome. All right, listen, we'll do it again
No, you'll
tomorrow.
do it again tomorrow. I'm not coming back. I quit.
Okay, Vinny quits.
I quit.
Amazing. All right, we will do it again tomorrow, maybe. All right.
Oh, you guys can
Uh
do it. You guys can do it tomorrow. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. I'll be
let's go.
reworking my schedule again.
You're reworking your schedule again?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. We will see. I have got to make some really, really, really tough choices about where I'm gonna be doing so. Anyway, all right. Do the song thing.
No, fuck that. I quit. You do the song thing.
Okay, Vinny's gonna quit. All right. Da, 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 da,